Trump just threatened to cut off billions in government contracts to Elon Musk. In return, Musk made a bold statement that Trump's name is in the Epstein files and called his big spending bill a disgusting abomination. This is the two most powerful men on earth declaring war on each other. These two men, Donald Trump, the current president of the United States, and Elon Musk, the wealthiest man alive, have gone from having the biggest public bromance to absolute public embarrassments and meltdowns. It's not just absolutely embarrassing. It's honestly terrifying when you realize the scale of power that these two hold. What kicked all of this off, you may ask yourself? A spending bill. You know, that big, beautiful bill that Trump loves so much? Musk tore it to shreds in a tweet, calling it a disgusting abomination. He was not subtle at all. I mean, considering Musk was just the head of Trump's government efficiency task force a short week ago. So that was basically Musk giving him a digital middle finger. But let's rewind for a quick moment. For months, these two were practically glued at the hip. We're talking photo ops, joint pressers, the whole 9 yards. Musk was gushing about how incredible Trump was. He made statements like, "I think President Trump is a good man, a truly incredible guy." I mean, he was all in. And then, just all of a sudden, boom. That love fest completely collapsed, and it all happened very quickly. Trump kicked Musk off his government team with a very odd ceremony where he handed him a plaque. It honestly looked kind of like a substitute teacher thanking a kid for stacking chairs or something. It was a very uncomfortable and super awkward farewell. It had zero warmth. It felt like a breakup where they're still trying to smile through all the family photos. Now, part of the reason for the sudden frost was NASA. Specifically, a guy named Jared Isaacman, a billionaire, SpaceX fan, and the guy Musk wanted to lead NASA. Perfect fit for Musk's Mars obsession and anti-moon stance. Musk has been wanting more commercial space missions, more contracts, more SpaceX everywhere. But then, Trump found out Isaacman had donated to the Democrats. And just like that, it was game over. He yanked the nomination. Musk absolutely lost it. And that's really when the floodgates opened. First, Musk trashed the spending bill. Then he accused Trump that he would have lost the election without him, basically saying, "You are only here because of me." Then Trump fires back, calls Musk crazy, says he's wearing thin, and hints at cutting billions in government subsidies to Musk companies like SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, Starlink, etc. So then Musk goes nuclear. He posts that Trump is in the Epstein files. He doesn't really offer proof. I mean, he doesn't care. We all know Trump and Epstein were photographed together. It's all over the internet. But Musk is revisiting it all. And it is putting it out as a refresher. It's really just strategic. Let's talk about how dangerous this feud really is. I mean, Trump isn't just a loud guy with a Truth Social account. He controls the US government. That means contracts, regulations, investigations, and SpaceX is currently the backbone of America's space program. The US depends on Musk to get astronauts to the International Space Station and back. Without SpaceX, NASA is pretty well stuck. And that's not just science fiction. I mean, remember when Boeing's space capsule malfunctioned and left 2 astronauts stranded on the ISS for months? Well, guess who brought them back? SpaceX. Musk literally saved the day. Folks, if you're still watching this, and I hope you are, please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out tremendously and I really appreciate it. Okay, now let's flip it. What power does Musk have over Trump? Well, money is a very obvious one. Musk is the single biggest private donor in Republican politics. If he cuts the flow to this party will feel it tremendously. And remember, this guy controls platforms. He runs X, he's got Starlink, he literally moves satellites. That's power on a scale that very, very few others have. He even posted a poll asking if it's time for a new centrist political party. 80% in the middle. Imagine if Musk backed that with his cash and reach. The GOP would probably have a complete meltdown. Yeah, the guy might be an oddball, but he's extremely wealthy and he's also trusted by many. He's now approaching Trump's favorability numbers in polls. In a New York Times poll, they were nearly tied. But here's the part that should keep Trump up at night. Musk saw everything when he was working inside the Trump administration. He had access to meetings, documents, conversations. If he ever wanted to leak what he saw, I'd say it's pretty much game over. He doesn't need to run for office. He could just nuke someone else's credibility from orbit. He basically said, Trump's got 3.5 years in office. I'll be around for 40 more. I mean, that was obviously a big flex, but he's not wrong. Now, you'd think all this all-out war would keep escalating, but something strange is happening. Some of Musk's wildest tweets have been deleted. They're gone. No more Epstein references, no more impeachment suggestions, no more talk about pulling SpaceX out of NASA. And from Trump's side, it's been radio silence, which is so unlike Trump. There's been no new nicknames, no crazy Elon, nothing. And that's not normal for Trump. When he's mad, we all know it. He gives you a nickname and then rips you to shreds. So all of this feels very calculated. Maybe they both grew up overnight and decided to behave like adults, or they simply realized if we keep going, we both lose. Because look, at the end of the day, Trump may be transactional, but he's not stupid. He's made peace with dictators. He's brought enemies back into the fold when he needed them. And Musk, for all his chaos, he's not going to risk billions in government money just to post another spicy comment on X. This fight feels like it's cooling off, not out of forgiveness, but out of strategy. They both know they're better off pretending this never happened. But don't be fooled. The tension is still there, the egos are still bruised, and if either one of them thinks they've got an edge again, this whole thing could explode all over again. So what we watched was the most powerful man on earth trying to blow up the richest man on earth. And vice versa. Somehow neither of them seems like they are fully done yet, or that they've accomplished anything for that matter. All right, folks, thanks for hanging out with me this evening. If you're into content like this, please hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell, and smash that like button so the algorithm knows that videos like this matter and more viewers like yourself will get to see it. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful night.